Welcome to this explainer. Let's just jump right in, because today we are diving into a truly breathtaking Arctic expedition. We're going to unpack an incredible journey drawn directly from our source material, but we're focusing entirely on the raw, shifting atmosphere of this frozen world and the deep, unbreakable bonds that are forged in the ice. And if you pay close attention, this isn't just a visual journey, it's totally an auditory one. The environment itself provides this rich, dynamic soundtrack, a natural music that really shapes every single moment of their survival and wonder. We start by immediately dropping right into the atmosphere of the Arctic with this beautiful quote. Just think about this for a second. A place where even a single footstep sounds like a delicate symphony against the profound silence. This perfectly captures the essence of what we're looking at today. Out there on the ice, literally miles from civilization, you don't just see the isolation, you hear it. The quiet is so absolute that the tiniest crunch of a boot becomes a musical note, echoing the raw beauty of the landscape. Act 1. The shock of the elements. So the music of the Arctic isn't always a delicate symphony, right? Sometimes it's an absolute deafening roar. But before the elements completely take over, let's meet the crew actually navigating this extreme environment. We've got a group of 5 friends: Sped, our pragmatic leader; Len, the scientific planner; Art, the resourceful innovator; Hez, the meticulous organizer; and Jen, bringing that unwavering optimism. What really stands out in the source is that this expedition is fundamentally a testament to their friendship and their shared commitment to environmental stewardship. Their combined skills are literally the only thing standing between them and the unforgiving Arctic. Now, check out this stark atmospheric contrast between their arrival and their first morning. Day 1 is just this desperate struggle against biting, howling winds. Try to imagine that intense, aggressive soundtrack, the wind just screaming past their ears as they scramble to build snow walls and pitch their insulated tents. But then, Day 2 hits. The howling fades into this less ferocious, still air. They step out into a pale, luminous blue sky and endless, shimmering ice. It's this crazy, immediate shift from total chaos and exhaustion to an awe-inspiring, silent beauty. Act 2, the luminous wilderness. So the ferocious winds eventually die down, and the atmosphere shifts from something that feels like it's attacking you to something that entirely envelops you. To really grasp the visuals Jen was capturing on her camera, her breath forming tiny clouds in the frigid air, we have to talk about Arctic twilight. It creates this completely surreal canvas. The sun is just this weak little disk hovering super low on the horizon, projecting these massive, distorted shadows all across the snow. It paints the whole world in a pale, ethereal light that barely pierces the sky. It's exactly how the source describes it, both awe-inspiring and deeply humbling. And to put things into perspective, this lighting illustrates one of the most staggering extremes of this environment. As Jen points out while standing out there in the freezing cold, the sun literally didn't even set the night before. No way, right? This ecosystem runs at an almost unbelievable rhythm. 6 months of continuous sun, followed by 6 months of total darkness. Talk about an atmospheric extreme that just completely rewrites your biological rhythms. That profound isolation, that silent, shimmering expanse we were just talking about, is suddenly broken when the group spots a distant speck. When they train their binoculars on it, they realize they are looking at a massive polar bear, moving with effortless grace. Seeing this powerful predator blending so seamlessly into its icy kingdom, well, it fuels a really deep mix of awe and respect. It's the ultimate symbol of the untamed wilderness they're walking through. But, it's actually not just the massive predators that define this ecosystem. When you look closer, even in this stark landscape, they discover a really surprising diversity of life just clinging to existence. We're talking tiny, hardy plants surviving by drawing on the moisture trapped in the snow. They spot subtle cracks and these really delicate impressions left by hidden life. All these tiny details add a vibrant, vital layer to this otherwise silent, seemingly barren landscape. It absolutely proves the incredible tenacity and resilience of nature. Act 3, the unforgiving cold. Okay, so despite the staggering beauty we've just been exploring, the cold remains this constant, very tangible threat that just seeps right into their bones. Every single day demands a really strict survival dance just to fend off the chill. The routine is rigorous, layering thick clothes in the morning, meticulously managing their food at midday, and spending the whole afternoon melting snow just to have a drink of water. Talk about a high-maintenance beverage, right? And by evening, they are constantly monitoring body temperatures to fight off frostbite and hypothermia. It is just an exhausting, non-stop physical routine merely to exist in this space.
Carving out a sanctuary in the ice like this requires incredible synergy from the group, and they rely heavily on Sved's pragmatic leadership and Art's resourcefulness. They have to carefully navigate treacherous terrain, constantly read the subtle signs of the weather, construct these heavy snow shelters, and erect insulated tents. It's honestly a masterclass in trusting your instruments and, well, more importantly, trusting each other.
Act 4, the crucible of friendship.
As the days turn into weeks, this shared struggle shifts the journey entirely, and fear actually gives way to a really profound connection. And right as they are settling into this rhythm, the natural music of the Arctic delivers an unforgettable crescendo. Just imagine exploring a nearby glacier, and suddenly a massive section of ice carves right off the face. The source describes this thunderous roar echoing through the valley, sending heavy waves crashing into the sea. I mean, nothing puts human fragility into perspective quite like the ear-splitting, earth-shaking power of a calved glacier right in front of you. Yet, in stark contrast to that violent roar, the Arctic also offers these beautiful moments of quiet, majestic rhythm. They witness a herd of caribou migrating across the frozen tundra, moving with such quiet dignity. Wrapped up in their thick, shaggy coats, these caribou really represent the delicate balance that sustains life out here. Observing them gave the friends a deep, almost spiritual connection to the wild, and a shared understanding of endurance and adaptability. And this leads us to one of the most powerful insights from the source. They were no longer simply visitors to this land, they were becoming part of it. I love that. It perfectly captures their ultimate transformation. Because through the howling blizzards and the quiet moments of contemplation, they learned to depend on each other implicitly. The Arctic wilderness went from a source of intimidation to this beautiful crucible that enriched their spirits, forged an unbreakable bond, and ultimately offered them a strange, profound peace. So, to wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final thought. How does immersing ourselves in the raw, untamed power of extreme environments fundamentally reshape our understanding of friendship and resilience? As we've seen from this journey, places like the high Arctic don't just test your physical limits. They orchestrate a complete transformation of who you are and how deeply you connect with the people standing right beside you in the snow. Take a moment to think about that. I really hope this deep dive into the atmosphere and heart of the Arctic has sparked your own curiosity about the wild corners of our planet. Thanks for exploring with us.